Hi everyone, I'm Mr. Bow, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how you can acquire the brand new exotic pulse rifle, the No Time to Explain. Now, in order to actually get the quest to be able to get this brand new exotic, you're first going to need to make sure you've collected the 3 ghosts in the Paradox mission and completed the alternate ending. If you need a guide or a tutorial on how to do that, you can click the annotation on screen now, or there'll be a link in the description below guiding you through exactly how to get those 3 ghosts and then how to activate the alternate ending. But if you have already done that, then you should have a brand new quest from Lakshmi, who is the future war cult leader. Head to the tower and then go and speak to her. She is going to require you to pledge allegiance to her so you can start earning reputation. She then requires you to earn a certain amount of reputation, so use your motes of light, use your armor materials, use your weapon parts, heavy synth or even special synth to rank her up until you complete that step. Now, once you've done that, she will then give you a brand new step to track down a powerful taken Minotaur. You need to destroy it and then shatter the simulation core it leaves behind. Now, the best way to do this is to go onto Mars on patrol, hang around in certain areas until the Taken invade. Usually one of the Taken lieutenants will be a Taken Minotaur, kill him and he will drop for you the simulation core. Once you pick that up, you can then go to your inventory page, and if you go down to where your mission section is, you should be able to see you now have a brand new item, which is the simulation core. If you hover over it, you'll notice if you hold X or square, it will ask you to shatter it. If you do that, you will then complete this step of the quest. You can then head back to the tower to speak to Lakshmi, and this time she will ask you to enter the Vault of Glass and destroy Atheon times Conflux. Shatter the eye it leaves behind. So you need to go and kill Atheon. Now, you can go and find someone with the checkpoint. It can be on normal, it can be on hard, but you just need to kill Atheon, so you can do the whole Vault of Glass if you'd like to. Now, once you've killed him, he will then drop the eye of Atheon, and just like the simulation core, go down into your mission section on your inventory page and shatter it. Doing so will then allow you to complete that step. You can then return again to the tower and speak to Lakshmi. She is then going to give you step 7 of this quest, which requires you to go to the Twilight Gap on Earth. Now, if you head to your directory, you will see a brand new mission called Shadows at Twilight. Now, this is a single player mission and it's going to take you to the Twilight Gap Crucible map. Now, once you are on that mission, you will notice there are sections of light that you can run into that will cleanse you. If you don't run into those cleansing spots, your screen will slowly go black and you will die. What you're going to need to do is you're going to need to scour the map until you can find a silver chest. This chest is going to have the item you need. Now, the chest will spawn randomly each time. For me, it was in the middle of the map on the top section. It might be somewhere different for you, but just run around the map, cleanse yourself to make sure you don't go blind, and you should be able to find your chest pretty easily. And again, like all the other steps, you then need to return back to the tower. Lakshmi is then going to give you the final step of this quest, which requires you to do a new mission on the Black Garden called Blood in the Garden. Now, I would recommend doing this mission with a few other people because it can be pretty hard. You're going to need to work your way to the end of the mission, and you will notice when you kill enemies you start to earn anger. Now, I believe you're going to need to make sure you have 100% anger in order to actually damage the boss. Now, your anger meter will slowly draw down if you aren't killing enemies, so you need to make sure you're killing minions as well as attacking the boss. And once you have killed the boss, you will then need to return to the tower once more in order to claim your brand new exotic weapon. So this is the No Time to Explain exotic pulse rifle. You will gain some brand new Grimoire score, and if you guys have been around for Destiny for a while, you will notice this is pretty much an exotic version of the Stranger's Rifle, which was a legendary weapon you could get when completing the vanilla Destiny campaign. Now, whilst this weapon does have the original look of the Stranger's Rifle, it doesn't have the same reticle. In fact, this gun has the reticle of what would have been the Fate of All Fools originally, so it's kind of like the original Fate of All Fools, just not blue, it's grey instead. As you can see, the description reads, "A single word is etched into the inside of this weapon's casing. Soon." This weapon will drop for you at 290, however you can infuse it, and I'm definitely going to be doing that, trying to get this up to 310 and eventually 320, because back before the Taken King, I used to use the Stranger's Rifle in PvP, and it used to be an absolute beast of a weapon, and this weapon is the same. So let's take a look at the perks. It is a kinetic damage weapon, which is pretty cool. We then have smooth ballistics, which increases the recoil and boosts the range. We then have accurized ballistics, more range and impact, increased recoil. And then we have smart drift control, predictable and controllable recoil, a penalty to range. We then have full auto. This weapon can be fired in full auto mode, a lot like the Stranger's Rifle. We then have speed reload, reload this weapon quickly. Hand loaded, this weapon is effective at an extended range. And fitted stock, increased weapon stability. And the exotic perk is called Rewind again. The original perk on the Stranger's Rifle was actually called Rewind, and it says precision hits are immediately returned to the weapon's magazine, whereas with the Stranger's Rifle, missing a shot had the chance to return ammo to the magazine. So these weapons are pretty similar. Think of this as an upgraded version of the Stranger's Rifle. Now I decided to take this gun into PvP to see if it was as good as the Stranger's Rifle, and it outperformed my expectations. This gun is absolutely amazing. It's probably going to be my brand new choice of weapon in PvP as well as even PvE. This thing is absolutely amazing. Even without the exotic perk upgraded, this thing was getting me kills left, right and center. I highly recommend this gun if you like pulse rifles. This is a great gun. I like the fact that it's fully automatic if you were a fan of the Stranger's Rifle, because it is just slightly better than the original. So that is how you can get your hands on the brand new exotic pulse rifle, the No Time to Explain. If you have any questions or you need any help getting through any of these steps, let me know in the comments below and I will try and help you out as best as I can. If you guys have the No Time to Explain, let me know what you think of it. Do you think it's as good as the Stranger's Rifle? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you guys missed my previous video in which I went over all the brand new bounties you are going to be able to complete during the Trials of Osiris, then you can click the image on screen or the link in the description below. Feel free to give the like button a big old hug and subscribe for tons more Destiny content and coverage. Hope you guys have an awesome day. Thanks for watching and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.